Hi, everyone. Hope you're having a good day. I thought I would take a moment to explain to you all how I got my name. Obviously, welcome to my channel. My channel's Kidney Carrie. So, as you can imagine, my first name is Carrie. But I got the name Kidney Carrie because in June next year, which is 2026, June 2026, it will be 10 years since I had my kidney transplant. I am a type 1 diabetic. I have been since the age of 9. So I've been diabetic for going close to about 40 years. So obviously I'm in my 40s. And I met my donor, Keith, on a listener cruise. We were all listeners of this talk show, and they did a listener cruise. And we met back in, I think it was 2013. Could be wrong. I might be wrong on my date. So it's been about almost 13 years, I think, 12, 13 years. We met on this cruise, just a small group of us. And we became really, really good, close friends, all of us. And we started doing more cruises together. And we were on the third one. And I had told everybody that that was probably going to be my last cruise for a while because I was going to have to start dialysis because my kidneys were starting to go. And he came up to me the one night and he said, "If I am a match, I will give you a kidney." And it was just crazy to have somebody this is only like the third cruise that we'd been on together. And he lives across, all the way across the country. He lives on the West Coast and I live on the East Coast. And to have somebody just be like, "Hey, if I'm a match, I'll give you a kidney," that was just mind blowing. And just a person who would do such a selfless act like that is just amazing in my book. And honestly, I feel like the world needs more people like Keith, my donor Keith, because the world needs it. I mean, there's tons of people out there that need organs, kidneys, whatever. And I mean, this isn't a whole, you know, push on organ donation. I mean, hey, if you decide to be an organ donor, that is awesome. I praise you. I mean, but, you know, that's your decision. I'm not trying to push that on anybody. But anyhow, this is my story. So after that, everybody in our group started calling me Kidney Carrie or KC sometimes. So it just kind of stuck and it's been sticking ever since. So I had decided to, I changed, I decided my YouTube and stuff like that was going to be Kidney Carrie because that's how people recognize me as, which. So, anywho, that's how I got my name, Kidney Carrie. I do want to take the time to welcome everybody to my channel. And my channel is about just basically games, playing Xbox games or whatever kind of games that I enjoy doing a lot. And I figured, hey, I currently have a broken foot. My foot's fractured, my right one, which is my foot that I drive. So I can't drive anywhere, which let me tell you what sucks a lot. So I'm stuck with having to basically sit and keep my foot up and stay off it as much as possible because I am a type 1 diabetic. What happened was my screw that was loose in my foot. I mean, anybody knows me knows I have a loose screw, but I'm talking about the screw in my foot, not the screw in my head. And I just being on it and whatever, diabetes just sucks. Let me tell you that. That's all I have to say is diabetes just sucks really bad. I wouldn't wish it on anybody. But, so, the screw that was loose that I knew I was going to have to eventually get taken out, but I was having issues with, I had to have my left ankle reconstructed, all diabetic related stuff too, by the way. I'm not accident prone, I'm just health prone like that. But that loose screw in my right foot, it actually busted out the side of my foot and caused a wound, an ulcer-like wound that needed to be healed, and it also fractured my foot. So currently I'm in a boot, which I'm telling you just sucks. It sucks. I hate being in a boot. I've been in this for probably about going on over 3 months now, and I hate it because I can't be as active as I want to be. I mean, I can't really do dishes, and I can't really do whatever, and that sucks because I am a person who just loves to do. I mean, obviously, I have a lot of health issues, so it's like, you know, I just don't. I like to be as active as I can be, giving my limitations with my diabetes and stuff like that, and just not being able to go really anywhere because I'm in this boot and I can't put weight on it because I got to make sure it heals or tries to heal. And there's the possibility of I'm going to probably have to get my screw taken out of there and probably a plate and screws put in. And I'm not looking forward to that because then, I'm basically going to be, I'm not even going to be really able to be in a walking boot, which is what I'm in now. But I'm in a walking boot so I don't bend the foot to cause more problems with the foot part. But then that will be a basically no weight on at all situation. So, but anyhow, back to the story. So that's how I got my name, Kidney Carrie. Also, I decided, since I have to basically sit and keep my foot up and whatever, I thought, well, hey, why don't I work on my YouTube channel? And I can sit here with my foot up and, play different games and I enjoy it. I'm 40 some years old. I enjoy Legos. You can probably see the Legos in here. I love Deadpool. That's little Wade back there. He's named after Wade Wilson, who plays Deadpool. Love Michael Myers. And those are things I love and things I collect. And it doesn't matter how old you are, as long as you're doing whatever makes you happy. That's what matters in life. Remember that. But getting back to whatever, so this month, actually in a couple days, will be 5 years since I had open heart surgery. And I want to stress this highly. When it comes to your own medical health, you need to be proactive for yourself. Let me tell you that right now. Because of all my underlying factors of being diabetic and family history of health or heart and different health stuff, I decided to be proactive about my heart health. Both my mom and my dad had issues, and in doing so, they had found out that I had had a heart attack and was on my way to having a massive heart attack. And I had a 99 and 80% blockage in the left side of my heart. And the bottom chamber of my heart is only functioning at like 50%, because it's just, and I can't stress enough that if it weren't for the fact that I was being proactive and being like, hey, test me. I don't care. Just test me. I have a lot of underlying factors, If I wouldn't have done that, I basically wouldn't be around today. And so you have to be proactive about your own health and your own, Also, if you don't have a good feeling about any kind of doctor or any kind of wherever you are, whatever, trust those instincts. Always go with your instincts. Because that helps a lot. But also listen to your doctors. But if you feel they're not listening to you, then you need to find somebody that will listen to you. And I'm really blessed in the fact that, the hospitals and that I go to and my own family doctor and all that, they listen, and that is great. It's great to have doctors and nurse practitioners and physician assistants that listen, and you need that, because they're going to be the best to help you and do as they say. Like, listen to them and do as they say, but make sure they are listening to your concerns and everything else like that. Okay. Besides that whole fact, So that is how I got my name, Kidney Carrie. And my whole focus of my channel is to play different kind of games, scary games, whatever games that I play on the Xbox and that, even some simulator games, to hopefully make you smile and laugh. Just like the shorts I post. I mean, they're funny shorts to get people to laugh because we need more laughter in this world. Because just the world can be a sad place and that, but you got to stay positive. And through all my medical whatever, I've always stayed positive because it could be a lot worse. I could be underground, but I'm not. I'm above ground, and that's what you need. You need to stay positive. It helps you. It helps you to feel better. It helps you. And I'm not saying I'm not. I'm like, I don't have days where I'm just kind of wow, But then you just got to get yourself out of that and get back on track. And like I said, do what makes you happy. I'm enjoying making content to put on my channel because I like learning new things. I like learning how to edit videos and do little stuff like that. I like to learn. I just really enjoy it. Just like I enjoy putting together Legos and I enjoy playing different video games and I love scary movies and just stuff like that. You need to do what's going to make you feel happy in life because it's your life. You want to live it how and whatever is going to make you happy. And so I'm asking, I mean, if you come by this video and like, hey, I mean, I may do little update, whatever videos from time to time on my channel of what's going on and stuff like that. But, if you come across this and you want to check out my videos, feel free. Hey, you want to subscribe? That would be wonderful. Hit the like button, get notified, all that stuff. But I'm here to give you entertainment. And I hope I'm doing that. Also, if you have any comments or whatever about, hey, you can relate to the whole medical thing or whatever, hey, let me know. Put it in the comments. I'd love to hear it. And if any way possible, you're a diabetic or you're struggling because you're doing dialysis. I did dialysis for 10 months. And yeah, it sucks, having to get up. I had to get up at like 4 in the morning and, leave the house by 4:30 because, we live in the middle of nowhere and it took me 35 minutes to get to the dialysis center. And, so we're early in the morning, and I had to do this 3 days a week for 3.5 hours a day. And it sucked. But it was always funny because my friends were always like, you go and do this dialysis and you look like crap. I mean, they said it in the most loving way. They're like, you look like crap, but you have a smile on your face. And they just couldn't believe it. I'm getting thrown whatever. I mean, life gives you lemons. They tell you to make lemonade. Well, life gives me lemons. I just take them and throw them back at the people because, you have your lemonade. But it's like, well, why get down about it, And you just have to look at it as anything that's thrown at you, you know what? You just need to find what works to help you overcome it. And that's what I always believe in. And that's what you got to do. It's just like this channel. I'm not in this to do hardcore sweat my balls off, like whatever, playing games. No, I play games to have fun and entertainment, and that's what I want to give to all you. And so I just want to say thank you for all my new subscribers, for the people who are coming and watching whatever. Thank you. Yeah, it means the world to me, and I much and greatly appreciate it. I'm telling you, some days words are difficult, and I'm sure a lot of you people can relate. Words are hard, just like math's hard too sometimes. So I want to welcome you to my channel. Thank you for coming around, stopping by, Drop a like, drop a comment. Let me know what you're thinking. Let me know if there's any games out there you'd want me to see. I play. I like horror games because I love horror That's the puppy. He's kind of got a cough or he's choking on something. Oh, he's fine. He's just coughing. He ate something too fast because that's how he is. He's a Jack Russell Pug's what he is. But so anywho, yeah, like I'm not a hardcore. I'm all about whatever. I'm about having fun and entertainment and joy. That's what I want, and that's what I want all you to get out of life also. So yeah. So until the next time, I just wanted to give a brief little why I'm named what I'm named, what my channel is about, which is basically different games and whatever that I play. I'm hoping to live stream some too. As soon as I figure out how to do all that, I'm still learning a lot of this process. So once I get that out, I wouldn't mind doing some live streams. And I play like Fortnite and GTA and Elder Scrolls and just different stuff that I enjoy playing because you need to enjoy life. Life can be horrible, but put a smile on your face, keep on trucking, and that's just what you have to do. So, little Wade back here saying goodbye. Hi, hope you tune in, and I hope you all having a good day, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day. And until next time, stay safe, smile, laugh if you can, and I'll check you all out later. Bye bye. Say bye, Wade. Bye, bye. I know he's just staring at me like, what are you doing, lady?